So I've been wanting to try to make this recipe. This is a vegetable casserole using just vegetables, a little bit of rice and butter. For my seasoning, I'm going to use some granulated garlic, some black pepper, and salt. And basically I'm going to be cutting the squash in, just some slices about that thick. And for the onions, we're just going to basically, peel them and we're going to cut them in slices. For the bell pepper, we're just going to cut them in pretty small slices like such. And for the tomatoes, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to just cut these in slices as well. So let me get all that done. Got me a 1.5 capacity casserole dish. We'll be using 2 tablespoons of butter for this dish, a 1/3 cup of rice, and I may not use all the squash, but I got a big bowl of yellow and a green squash, summer squash and zucchini. So first thing we'll do is lightly grease the bowl with some olive oil. And basically we're just going to start off with a nice little layer of the squashes. And ain't got to be exact, just kind of get them. I'm going to try to use a little bit of both colors of the squash. Just, give it a little different color in there. And that's about it. And next we'll put a layer of our sliced onion in there. Pretty good amount. Then we'll put a layer of our sliced bell pepper in there. Pretty good amount. And they ain't gotta be exact, just kind of layer them in. And then we'll put a layer of our tomatoes. And I'm thinking that's plenty of tomatoes. Now, I'm not going to measure my my spices, so do this to your taste. We're going to put a little bit of garlic powder, some ground black pepper, and of course we're going to need a little bit of salt for the dish. Just kind of, like I said, however much salt you think it'll take. I'm not real sure. You can always salt it at the table, so you don't want to overdo it. And then we're going to take half of the rice mixture and put in here. Now we'll do another layer. Okay, so I definitely won't be using all my vegetables. So I'm going to do 2 layers, and you want to finish with the tomatoes on top. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and season this layer with a little bit of the garlic powder. Some more black pepper, of course, and a little bit of the salt as well. Like I said, not too much. You can always salt it at the table. And at this point, we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our rice. If you have a deeper casserole, you can make 2 more layers if you wanted to, but this is all I'm doing. And now we'll go ahead and top it with the tomatoes. Very simple recipe. You can pretty much assemble it how you want it, but just don't make the bottom layer of rice and don't make the top layer of rice. And you want to try to top it with tomatoes. So that's pretty much it. Now I got some cold butter. This is 2 tablespoons, and you want to try to make it in very slim, thin slices. And this is what we're going to put on top of it. And then we're going to cover it with foil. See if I can get this one here a little bit more thin. And to finish it, just take your little very thin slices of butter, and we're going to put across the top. And I have all the ingredients, what I used. Like I said, it's pretty much however many layers you want to make it. Now we'll go ahead and cover this tightly with some foil. And let me get that done. And I got my oven preheated to 325. And I'm going to use the cooking guides, and I'm going to just go 1 hour and 30 minutes. And I'm not going to check it at all. And we'll see how it comes out. All right, 1.5 hours is done. Let's go ahead and take it out, and we'll see what it looks like. Here we go. Let's go ahead and open it up and we'll see what it looks like. Butter should be nice and melted. Ooh, that does look good. All right, let's give it a little taste here and see what we got. Well, of course, the most important part is how does it taste? I mean, of course, this is not going to stay together like a conventional casserole, but you got all your good stuff in there. A lot of vegetables. The rice I'm using is some Basmati rice, which is healthier for you than regular rice. I think on a glycemic index is about the same as brown rice, but I can't stand brown rice. But Basmati rice is very delicious. Well, let's give it a taste and see what we got. Ooh, that butter gives it a real good. The butter like melted down into the casserole, so pretty much every bite you take is gonna have a nice butter flavor to it. So I'm definitely that's a very good side dish. It doesn't need a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna probably use some Tabasco at the table. But other than that, it's very good, very simple. If you got some veggies you don't know what to do with, perfect recipe. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks.